Oh, the tran water. Oh, yes, I remember that, yeah. You spread this tran water. I don't believe it ever worked, but anyway, it was worth a try. Yeah, the trans were the little leather jacket grubs. You used to eat the roots of them. Corn, especially beet. There was always a problem with beet, especially after layers. So to get some, I don't know how you spread the tran water. You get off, I suppose, the priest, wasn't it? It was the kind of holy water. You spread it on the feet. It was supposed to kill these leather jackets.
Jesus.
Not too sure it ever worked now, but yeah, the tran water. It
had me douse now.
Yeah. But that's what they did. Yeah, they had belief in it. Yeah, they were. Yeah, great belief in this tran water. But that's what the trans were, the leather jackets.
The Maybush, there's always been a Maybush in Taghmon, on the way into Taghmon there in Manny's Row. And there's all some sort of little tree, and it's covered with ribbons and
everything, and maybe there's
toilet paper and everything.
Yeah, and if there was primroses, we used to call them Mayflowers in Roscommon.
Yeah.
But the same old lady now, she's now about 93, and every year Elsie.
Oh yes, yeah.
Every year she dressed that, and she was brilliant.
No, you don't whitewash the 1st of May, that's all.
Never heard that one.
Is that it? You don't whitewash?
On the 1st of May?
Yeah.
I wouldn't approve of whitewashing any day in the year.
I wouldn't, but that's the rule. That
What's it? Never heard of it even.
No one doing it now anyway.
No.
You didn't whitewash because it was bad luck for to do it actually, to whitewash, like, no.
And turn around, it is if you have kittens born in the first week in May, they're known as May squealers.
Oh yeah, I never.
And I have a very good example of that at the moment, because I wouldn't be for drowning kittens.
Right.
But I turned around and I have 2 little ones that were born on the 3rd of May, and I turned around, and the minute they hear me wake in the morning, they're outside the window yowling to be fed. And I turned around, and I've never heard it. This friend of mine, Mick, used to be saying to me, also saying, they'll be 2 squealers anyway. They were born in the first week of May.
Yeah.
And they are, and they really are.
No saying, like, no.
Yeah. I hadn't heard it before.
Yes. And the children at Easter then used to go around to all the houses and collect eggs.
Oh, eggs, yes. It wasn't chocolate Easter eggs.
No, there was no chocolate Easter eggs then. They used to collect a basket and...
There used to be nearly a competition in our house, in our little locality, who'd eat the most eggs.
Who'd collect the most. Yeah.
Great.
I remember doing that when I was living in the village here. You call around to the farmers, you get an egg off of each farmer. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was great fun. Imagine we were only 7 or 8. You could go where you liked that time. Jeez, I don't see any parents, clown chaps to run around the place now with that age looking for eggs. Yeah. I don't know what we call it. We're looking. You go. You'd ask the farmer if you had any Easter eggs. He'd know. Everyone around knew what, because it was done. I presume it's all died out. There's no farmer keeps sending.
I never done that.
Did you get off, mate? No. Ah, yeah, we did. We just do it when we were living in the village. And then we moved out 2 miles out the road. They used to call it our place. Then some of the chaps would be looking for eggs. Yeah. It was good fun.
The foot was on the other foot.
The foot was on the other foot then, yeah. But it was good fun though. Yeah, I don't remember that well, yeah.
Well, it is just as if there was a child, you give him a shilling or whatever it was, and that was called a hansel. I don't know what it meant now.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I've heard of a hansel.
If you lay on the bed 3 times, 3 different occasions, it's supposed to cure the pain in your back. I don't think it worked either.
Oh, well, I tried with that back. I tried it. Didn't work.
You didn't do it 3 times, did you?
Do you know something? I might go back again and do it the 3 times. I can't remember. Maybe I only did it once. Maybe that's where I fell down on it, yeah. We'd want to find day. It's not very comfortable, actually.
You supposed to say Mum's supposed to slip on that at night time.
He probably didn't, because it's at such an angle you'd fall off it.
Yeah, it's going to slope. It's that way, and it's kind of sloped as well.
It's, yeah. So I'm not sure if that worked or not, but it was worth a try.
Did you ever hear of it, Michael? Did you ever hear of this thing to cure blackleg in sheep? That they used to hang up a sheep's leg and wrap it up and hang it up up the chimney. It was supposed to cure blackleg. I've I knew the house that was in. I used to be scared of my life in it when I was going into when you see this thing hanging up. But I've never heard anyone else talking about it.
No, I didn't either.
It was the cure for the fowls of the foot in the cow or the cattle. And where they put their foot, yeah, you cut the thing around it. I think you put a cross on it and you turned it upside down, I think, and that was supposed to cure it. Now I don't know whether it ever worked or not, but look, that's what they did. I assume that was before the time before penicillin came in.
And there was an old saying always goes, if you were going to visit a person that had just moved into a new house or into a house fresh,
Yeah.
you always gave them a packet of salt as a housewarming present. Well, you could give them other things as well, but you had to give them the salt anyway, because there'd be never want in the house.
Well, it was the first milk after the calf was born, and he didn't use it. But as I said, this man always had to get it, and he used to drink it. And then after that, it was all right.
Yeah.
The next one was kind of, I think the next one might be the same, but after that, then it was grand.
Yeah.
Soft-looking stuff, yellow-looking stuff.
Yeah, it was yellow, but they used to make lovely pancakes. I've often eaten the pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
The pancakes made out of the beesons. And that would be the first. Like, I've never heard of anyone actually drinking it now.
Well, this was the only man. He's dead now, Lord of mercy. He lived to be an old age, so wasn't he killed him?
Yeah.
My own grandfather and grandmother were saved by a horse not doing that. During the troubled times, they were coming home from doing their shopping.
Yeah.
And they turned around, they came around the corner where there used to be a bridge.
Yeah.
And they turned around, and earlier in the day, the bridge had been blown up.
Yeah.
And they turned around, and the horse reared up and wouldn't go around the corner. And my grandfather got out to lead him, and if he did, he came around the corner, and there he could see the bridge was gone. And he gave him a tap and a pat and turned him round on the road and went safely home. A lot longer journey, but they got home safely. But it's simply told because the horse stopped, as you said there, the horse stopped, that saved them. If the horse kept going, they ever did.
I couldn't get out the field myself before I come home from midnight mass. But all it was a foggy night, that's all.
Just couldn't find.
I couldn't find the gate. We went around for must be 2 hours before we could get it, literally.
That was definitely the Banshee, Mick. Had to be.
But the fog night, you wouldn't see in front of you, 2 foot in front of you that night. I'll never forget it. Only 12 and 13 I suppose at the time.
And there's another one, if you put on your coat the wrong way, or your jacket on the wrong way, you have to turn around 3 times. And I know a woman that does that still.
Yeah, if you did put something on a jumper and something inside out, you weren't supposed to change it.
No, but you're supposed to turn around 3 times.
Oh, well, yeah, well, you weren't allowed to touch anything.
You wouldn't go near him anyway.
You wouldn't go near
You wouldn't go near
no.
the still either.
No, no.
You wouldn't brush stuff in, that's all. You wouldn't go interfere with it,
Yeah.
touch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we never did it. Even as chaps now, I would never touch the bless well up there or anything. Don't know, it's dried off now. But the Raz saying, I don't know of anyone that would win touch anything in a Ra. No. It's just seemed to be a sacred place.
Says you're dressed in the house of shake if you did touch them. You know that one?
And there was also a farmer that wouldn't yoke horses on a Friday, I think. And he was the only one around that never yoke a horse on a Friday.
One rotten chicken tiger.
One Sheegan Tiger, they were supposed to,
What's your tunnel from there to there?
but I wouldn't believe it. It's too long. That's 3 miles. I can't believe anyone would dig a tunnel that.
Do you remember that one? That very slate one?
Yeah, yeah,
There's supposed to be a tunnel going from there to there.
Yeah.
One wanted that one.
yeah. That was we always heard that there was a tunnel going. No one ever knew where it was or found it. Right? Yeah, just the story was passed down.
And we were looking for an opening in the castle in Taghmon and we couldn't find no opening. That'd be going in that direction.
Yeah, no, there's not. No.
We looked around several times to see. Never saw nothing.
I did hear of if you went into a house and they were churning, that you had to take a turn at the churn.
Yeah.
That's why. And then I used to hear something about the fairies coming to take the cream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't turn into butter at all.
There was a story about the bow going back. One man, 3 of them supposed to heard this bow anyhow, they ran. And whatever sort of a noise he makes, I don't know. That's only going back about 15 years back.
So what's it down in Wrigley Field in
Yeah, no, this was
West
out,
Pat-
this was out in Coolrahy now. But the song I've only heard, whatever they heard anyhow, the run said the reckons they heard was the Banshee.
Well, I would go off to one man when we were chaps, myself and my brother, two brothers, and Nicky Kane. And we heard a squeal up at the top of the hill at Nicksinnis, in the little nook there in the corner.
Yes, yeah.
So all it was probably was some cut of hair or a rabbit, I think.
Yeah.
But lads were sure to the fucking Banshee or the bow or the cooking all. We're not being recording this, have we?
Yeah, talk away, Mick. Yeah.
Of course.
That's all right. That's all part of the story.